Welcome back to the Four Guys competition. My name's Aaron Peacock and this event is the Treetop Tumble, where players have to navigate the obstacle course and race to the finish line. The player to watch this competition is Jason Taylor, the green and gold fellow wearing the stack hat and the flippers. The stack hat's for safety, but I can only predict the flippers will hinder his performance. And they're off, and Jason started with a cheeky grab of a fellow racer. While legal, you don't want to be known as a menace by overusing it. But that's going to put him at the back of the pack as he ascends the triple discs. The key here is you want to go with the momentum of the arrows. And he's bloody done it beautifully. Now he crosses the silly pads. 1, 2, oh, he goes for the dive and stumbles and splashed down into the pool below. He approaches the bouncy rotating poles. Now you want to make sure you don't get confused by all the movement. Oh, and again, oh no, he gets hit a third time. He's 4 or 5 times, but it spits him out the other side. He now has to choose to go straight or left, and he chooses left. He jumps over the bouncy Ferris wheel, and he heads around to dodge the bouncy frogs. And ooh, watch him, ooh, watch him, ooh, no! He gets knocked off. He's Soldier Boyd when he should have stanky legged. He tries now to go over the balancing beam. I don't have high hopes, and just like that, he slips into the pool below. Well, I guess those flippers did work out for him. Now he has to wade through the water, which is really going to impede his time. Entering the Rhino arena, and luckily the Rhino is distracted with other racers right now, so Jason is able to make a run for the rear left fan lift. Coming up to the slime slaloms now, he goes for the dive. Oh, he bonks his head, and he really doesn't look well. He looks dazed, and he's all over the shop. Oh no, you hate to see it. Going for the retry now. Will he dive again? Yes! Perfect dive as he slides down. He's just one more slalom to qualify. And he's done it! He's through to the next round in 16th position. Unfortunately, all the players that didn't make it have to leave. I don't actually know where they're going down there. But let's cross now to the second event with commentator Craig McGregor.
Hi, hello there, Craig McGregor here in the Blast Lantis Arena. All the players have to do is stay alive and not fall off into the water. And they're off. Taylor immediately heads to the high ground, which is a smart move in my opinion. He dodges that weird hammer. Now what he wants to do here is he wants to get one of those balls and throw it at the other players, but he's completely missed it. He's running around this yellow square, apparently not knowing what on earth is going on. I can't believe what is happening in front of my eyes here. He really doesn't look like he knows what's happening. Jason, he's picked up the ball now. They're throwing it at another player. He's completely stuffed and he's thrown it in the sky and he's almost fallen off himself. I can't believe it. What the hell is he even doing? This is absolutely the worst piece of sport I've ever seen. Only one more player to eliminate now. And he's done it. I don't know how, but he's done it.
Well, at the end of the day, all that matters is that he has qualified. Thank you, Craig. And I've also received word that the unsuccessful players actually get ejected out into space. Our next event is Pipe Dream, where players will need to navigate through the pipes in order to finish. Now, I saw Jason during warm-up perform quite well on this course, so this should be relatively easy for him. And he's off. He takes the early lead, but is immediately knocked back. He tries again, but he's punched straight into the air. He's flopping on the ground. What an embarrassing start. Third try, he manages to do a double front tuck. He slightly redeemed himself there. Let's see how he manages during the splat hurdles. And here we go. And he is immediately splattered. He makes over one hurdle. Over the second hurdle. And dives. Oh no, the bounce pole snagged his ankles, knocking him off course. He's lost a position there. He really needs to wake up if he wants to qualify this round. And he's knocked himself out. That's not what I meant by wake up. He runs over the second hurdle, but he didn't see that hammer that almost knocks him off. He makes it over to the third hurdle and into his third pipe. If I were him, I would seriously be considering giving up at this point. The next obstacle is the Twist Akimbo, and as soon as he's entered, he's knocked around 2 times, 3 times before he's even halfway. He regains composure, but it's no use because he's back on his ass. Oh my god, what an embarrassment to the sport. I can't watch this.
Aaron has left the room, so I'll take over as Jason approaches the tilting platforms. Now the key here is to time your jump perfect. What was that? He didn't even jump! Oh my god, I can't even watch.
Thank you, Craig, for covering as I recovered from this humiliating run. Jason manages to make it on his second attempt, but all he has to do now is make it to the finish line without falling. There's only 2 people in front of him, and he decides to take the pipe to the left. definitely the smart choice. He won't be able to overtake the person in front, but he just has to. And he's finished in second place. I can't believe it. He's through to the final round. And I just received news that King Charles is in the stadium tonight. Does he have any comments?
I just want a f***ing pen that works.
His Majesty obviously focusing on the main issues at hand again. Which brings us to our final event, the Hexa Terrestrial, where all our players have to do is not fall off the hexagon tiles as they disappear from beneath them. Jason Taylor having a nervous look around there, and he's off. He heads straight for the edge, putting distance between himself and the other players. Now he seems to be really savouring the tiles, staying on each one for as long as possible before it disappears, whereas the other players are running around haywire. I don't think Jason realises that the tiles are regenerating. There we go, now he's running. It was an interesting tactic he chose there. I'd say if the tiles disappeared completely and didn't regenerate, then that would have been a good tactic. Oh, close call there. You don't want to get caught. And a nice dive to get him away from the action. It's a good idea to distance yourself, and that's what Jason is trying to do now. Oh, and what's this he's spotted? The tiles in front are regenerating for him, so all he has to do is follow that path. But it's getting hairy, so he tactically divides a line down the centre of the court. He now has most of the playing area to himself, and there's just 4 players remaining. Now he seems to be lingering dangerously close to the edge here, and it appears he hasn't noticed the wall closing in on the arena. You want to be careful here because that wall will grab you and it will sweep you into a hole. Oh, he's noticed it now and is now going for an aggressive play, really putting the pressure onto yellow there. Oh, yellow manages to escape, and it looks like Jason's going for the purple players. No, there's too many missing tiles for him. Probably better to safely retreat and come at them from another angle. But all 3 players are towards him now. It's not looking great. It might be all over for him, but one goes down. One of the purple players just slipped right off there. Just 3 players remain. And another yellow goes down. It's now down to just Jason Taylor and a purple player, but purple slips and Taylor wins. Oh my gosh, listen to him celebrate.
Guys, we did it! We won!
Wow, what an ending. It wasn't looking great for him there, but somehow he managed to bag it.
Where's my W's?
W's in the chat.
Where's my W's and my poggles?
What a great 4 guys competition. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm Aaron Peacock, and I'll see you at the World Cup.